Hi children, very happy to see you all back. Now we have seen that molecules, how do these atoms are combining to produce a molecule, and this molecules, how do we represent the molecules, atomicities and all we have seen. Now we can see certain compounds and molecules, how do we represent that particular compound, and what are the ratios of those elements, in what ratio they are combining there, and also we can see a few questions to calculate the atomicities of different compounds. Okay, that we are going to see. Now moving on to our topic, we can see some different compounds, some molecules of some compounds, and what are the combining elements present there, and on what ratio by mass that those elements are combining there, that we can see one by one. Suppose the compound is water, then which are the elements combined in water? Hydrogen and oxygen are there. So the elements combined there are hydrogen, then oxygen. These are the two elements present there in water. Then after combining hydrogen and oxygen, we will get water, and by what ratio by mass they are combining? We have seen the ratio combination of mass for the second law, that is 1:8. 1 gram of hydrogen will combine with 8 grams of oxygen to produce 9 grams of water. So now moving next compound for us is ammonia. Which are the elements present there in that ammonia? Ammonia, the elements present is nitrogen and hydrogen. Nitrogen and hydrogen are the elements present there in ammonia, and on what ratio by mass they are combining? Nitrogen, 14 grams of nitrogen combining with 3 grams of hydrogen to produce ammonia. Okay, I will write the formula also here. H2O is the formula for water, and ammonia it is NH3. Okay, then carbon dioxide. What is the formula for carbon dioxide? CO2. So CO2, which are the elements present there? Carbon and oxygen. Carbon and oxygen are the elements present there, and on what ratio by mass they are combining to produce carbon dioxide? Yes, it is 3:8. 3 grams of carbon will combine with 8 grams of oxygen to produce 44 grams of carbon dioxide. Then the next compound is calcium oxide. Calcium oxide. Which are the elements present there in that calcium oxide? Formula is CaO. Calcium oxide is CaO. And which are the elements present there? Yes, it is calcium and oxygen. Calcium and oxygen are the elements present there in calcium oxide, and they are combining in that ratio of 5:2. 5 grams of calcium will combine with 2 grams of oxygen to produce calcium oxide. Then the next compound is magnesium sulfide. What is the formula for magnesium sulfide? It is MgS. Magnesium sulfide is MgS. Which are the elements present there? Yes, magnesium and then sulfur. Magnesium and sulfur are present there in magnesium sulfide, and that which on what ratio by mass they are combining there? That magnesium and sulfur are combining there in 3:4 ratio by mass to form magnesium sulfide. Then the last one is sodium chloride. Which are the elements present there in sodium chloride? Sodium chloride formula is NaCl. When you are writing Na, N should be capital, C should be capital, sodium chloride. And in that sodium chloride, sodium is present there and also chlorine. Sodium and chlorine are present there in sodium chloride, and on what ratio by mass they are combining? They are combining by 23:35.5. In that mass ratio by mass they are combining that to produce different compounds like this. Okay. Now we can calculate the atomicities of different compound. Calculate the atomicities of following compounds. Atomicities of the following compounds. 2-3 examples we can see following compounds. 2-3 examples we can see. First one, calculate the atomicity of water. First one is water. So, you should know what is the molecular formula water? H2O. What is the molecular formula of water? H2O. So, what is the atomicity? Atomicity is 2 plus 1, that is equal to 3. Water is a triatomic molecule. Either we can write atomicity is 3 or we can write triatomic molecule. Triatomic molecule. Okay, we can see second example. Another example, ammonia. What is the formula for ammonia? NH3. So, if you are calculating the atomicity, nitrogen 1, hydrogen 3, so total 4. What is the atomicity? Atomicity is 4, or we can write tetraatomic molecule. Tetraatomic molecule, or atomicity 4. Okay, then we can see another example such as sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid formula is H2SO4. If you know the formula, we can easily calculate the atomicity there. H2SO4. H is 2 there, S is 1 there, then O is 4 there. So, what is the atomicity there? 7. 7 is the atomicity. So, we can say that polyatomic molecule. Polyatomic molecule. Polyatomic molecule. Then, if you are taking another example, next one we can see example number 4. If you are taking another example such as nitric acid. Nitric acid formula is HNO3. Nitric acid formula is HNO3. So, the atomicity H1, then N1, then O3. So, total 5. This is also atomicity is 5, or you can write polyatomic again. Polyatomic molecule. Okay, so we can find out, if you know the formula there, you can find out the atomicities of a compound, and if you know the atomic masses of that elements there, we can calculate on what ratio by mass they are combining there. Okay, please go through your textbook page number 36. Very important. Please go through that, and if you have any doubt, please clear. Hope this much is clear to you. Thank you.